Hi, I'm Joe Hildebrand.
And I'm Samantha Jade, and we are such proud ambassadors of the Salvos, and we get to see firsthand what incredible work they really do.
That's right, but today you're going to see the incredible work they do because it's been 60 years since the founding of the iconic Red Shield appeal, and we've got special permission from the Salvos to go behind the scenes to show what happens with the money you donate and the lives it turns around. I promise you there will not be a dry eye in the house.
It's going to be amazing.
I'm starting to tear up just thinking about it.
Yeah, actually, me too. Maybe we should
Someone got a tissue? Now you're going to William Booth House.
I'm off to William Booth House. Where are you off to?
I'm off to Foster House.
All right.
And this is just some of the stuff you're going to see. Don't go anywhere.
I know what these guys are going through, you know. I've been there.
Yeah.
You know, I've been there, I've done it.
These young people deserve the world, more than anyone, I think.
When I met the Salvos, it was sort of like a light in the darkness.
I feel like everybody's loving this food because it's made with so much love.
Of course, no love, no nice.
Hello, Samantha.
Julian, nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
That's okay. Would you like to come and have a look around?
Love it too, right? William Booth House just celebrated 100 years, which is an incredible achievement, but drug and alcohol rehabilitation is always needed, right?
Yeah, so obviously we have multiple sites and we deliver cutting-edge treatment across those different services. Salvation Army is different from a whole bunch of different other organisations because they're able to provide those wraparound supports from all areas of life. Physically, mentally and emotionally support clients through their recovery journey.
I understand you're seeing more high complex needs on the streets today. What does that look like?
Clients presenting more with mental health diagnosis, but also homeless and not have any social supports either. So literally clients that need all of them wraparound supports, from social supports to mental health supports to accommodation services.
There is always help out there, especially with the Salvos. Do you feel like it really is a family?
A lot of people that do this work do it because they're passionate about the work they do. They don't do it for the money. So it's good to work with a whole bunch of people that are passionate about helping people and passionate about supporting people change their lives.
It's been amazing to see the work that they do here at William Booth House, and now I have the absolute privilege to sit down with David Twivy. Now, this place is very, very special to you. Over 40 years ago, you came to William Booth House, and what did your life look like before the Salvos?
Oh, look, it was an absolute mess. Sold everything I had, sold jewellery of my mother's that I'd stolen from her. I was a heroin addict. And it was really, I felt sorry for myself. Life had no meaning or purpose. But 3 nights in jail certainly helped me to determine that I had to do something. And the magistrate gave me 2 choices. He said, you either go to William Booth House or I can send you to Long Bay Jail. So I walked in the doors here of this place on the 13th of September 1983. Basically, that was 41 years ago.
Wow.
And God has changed my life.
God is good.
God is good through a lot of loving people around me and a loving family. I decided that I would give my life to service for through the Salvation Army. Over the years, I've managed 3 rehabilitation centres.
Wow. We actually have something that we'd like to show you.
I just wanted to say a quick thank you to Dave Twivy. He was instrumental in my personal recovery journey.
G'day DT, how you going, mate? You've been a champion for so many people and I'm just so grateful. You know how much you mean to me.
Okay.
My wife.
You're just amazing, and I love having you as my husband. I honour you for the way you've faced your recovery and the way that you've just helped me through the years. I'm sorry that I get a bit emotional. This is my 4th go. But, yeah, really thankful for you, David, and for the example that you've set me.
Wow.
She's cute, isn't
she? How are you holding that together? I'm crying. How do you feel when you see all those people just so grateful for your help.
Well, I love them all, I must admit. Improving people's lives is a really satisfying job.
Yes.
And it can be tough.
People can really change their lives, especially through the Salvos. It's really amazing to see.
Salvos are good, aren't they?
I love them. That's why I keep coming back.
We try and make people's lives better than when they come in. It's all about giving people hope.
Hi, Justin Langer here. I'm a huge fan and supporter of the Salvation Army. I'd like to congratulate them on an incredible 60 years of the Red Shield appeal. To the Australian public, thank you for 60 years of digging deep and supporting our fellow Australians. And to all of the kind and humble volunteers that support the Red Shield appeal every year, thank you for your years of commitment. The tremendous impact you have made to help our fellow Aussies in need of our hand is inspiring. Without all of you, this life-changing work wouldn't be possible. Congratulations, Salvos, to the volunteers. Well done.
Welcome back. Now, while Samantha's been checking out the incredible work the Salvos do at William Booth House, I'm at a slightly lesser known place. It's right in the middle of inner city Sydney. It's called Foster House, and thousands of people would walk past it every day and not know the amazing work that goes on behind these doors. Today, we're going to find out. So, Luca, you run things here at Foster House. Talk us through what sort of an operation you've got going.
Yeah, at Foster House, we've got 50 guys staying here. They have a room, they have their own space, they have the wraparound supports that they need, and with that comes love from the staff. We've got a clinic downstairs, GPs, psychologists, the homeless health team come every single week, so we make sure that they have that support to address any physical or mental health needs. We've got chaplains on site as well who are just great with the guys. They come in, chat to the guys, work on plans, whether it be spiritual or anything else really.
Practical.
Practical, yeah.
So this Joe here is Foster Beans. It's where our cosy little coffee shop is. We have
fantastic.
Lots of cakes on a weekday. You know, morning teas with cakes and coffee, and the chaplain comes in and integrates with the guys, and you know, it's just a nice warm place where they can chill out.
I'm really getting the sense that the residents have a really big say in how this place runs and what's best for them, what's working for them.
Definitely. We're really kind of client focused here, so the residents are the guys who make the decisions. Our lived experience workers, our peer support workers, we all kind of gain on their experience with the homelessness and what they want the space to be and what they want the service to be.
So I suppose no one knows it better than they do they? Because they're the ones who've been through it, so they know what they need.
Exactly.
This is their home, you know, and we want them to have a say in it. Me being a lived experience peer support worker, you know, I'm their voice and I'm also their ear, you know, so that's how we run this place.
And how long were you homeless for, Craig?
Well, I was in addiction for the best part of probably 40 years. My life took a really bad turn when I lost my mother at an early age, and, you know, my addiction just skyrocketed, and, you know, I'd find myself in jail and find myself living on the street. I did that for a long time, you know, and I came to Foster House out of prison, and you know, it was one place where people were kind to me, and that's what I try to bring to my job every day. You know, I get emotional about it because, you know, I know what these guys are going through, you know. I've been there. You know, I've been there, I've done it. And thank God I've come out the other side, and that I can pass my knowledge and my hope onto these people, you know. So my life was full of take. And where did that get me? You know, it just got me an empty shell, you know. And when you give, your heart's full. So,
Beautiful. You're making me cry too. It's beautiful. God love you. So what's this here?
So this, Joe, is our wellness room. The lovely mural here on the wall you see was painted by one of our residents. It's a place where we can come and have a bit of a chill if we want to, you know.
Good.
If one of the residents is not feeling too good, we bring them in here and we we can talk to them in a nice, relaxed atmosphere.
I feel more relaxed already. You are seeing people asking for help that you have never seen before.
The cost of living crisis has impacted so many different people from different classes. We've got middle class people coming in not knowing exactly what homelessness is. We've got people living in their cars a lot more often now. We've got people couch surfing a lot more, which is a form of homelessness. And I think that the cost of living crisis not only is affecting people who are coming into homelessness, but the people that have been in homelessness for a long period of time now, they are finding it really hard to find housing. So moving on from foster house is a really big challenge at the moment as well. We don't want people staying here past the time that they need to be. We try and make this their home as much as possible, but in the long run, they want their own space.
That's right.
It's always good to keep fit.
Look at you. You look like you can do 10 rounds with Tyson.
We try and make people's lives better than when they come in, you know. Give them some skills for when they get rehomed. That's what it's all about here. It's all about giving people hope.
So there you go, right in the middle of Sydney, a place where miracles are mundane, a place where people's lives are turned around from rock bottom to going out on top. And that's where things like the Red Shield appeal come in, and it's so incredibly important.
You see that sometimes they're really struggling, but they just want better.
Hey, Katie Brown here. I just wanted to send out a massive congratulations to the Salvation Army. 60 years since the Red Shield appeal started. And boy, there's just been such a positive impact that each and every one of you have made. So to all of you, congratulations and thank you so much for all the amazing work that you do.
We are now here at the Salvos Oasis Youth Centre, and this is one of the most amazing youth refuge centres in Australia, actually. And this is one of the two that I've been to in the last few months. But Joe, you have a very special connection with this place.
I love this place. I was here just over a year ago to see firsthand the incredible work they do, and it's so much more than just a sort of crisis centre or accommodation. They take these kids who are rock bottom, a kid who's homeless, and they turn their lives around.
Come on through.
Thanks for having us, guys. Katie, maybe we'll start with you. Tell us about the work you do here at Oasis.
We have 12 young people that live here. It's short-term accommodation, so anywhere between 3 to 6 months. We're working with young people that have experienced immense trauma, but they want better. And being able to do that and work with the other teams across Salvation Army, it really makes it worthwhile.
What we really love about you guys is your passion. You are so passionate about this. You're so passionate about the people you work with. What drives that passion for you?
I think that Oasis does amazing work with all of those young people because they're coming in and, as Katie said, like they've experienced a lot of trauma, stuff that, I mean, most people will probably have never experienced in their life. These young people deserve the world more than anyone, I think. That's probably why we're so passionate about the work, why I am anyways.
Tell us about some of the stories that you've heard and some of the lives that have been turned around.
There was a young man that used to reside in our crisis accommodation service, struggling, that disconnected from family, didn't study or wasn't working at all. Managed to stay in the crisis service for about 3 months. Worked with the case managers here just to get on top of his work, his income, get some form of connection back to family. Then we moved him into our transitional accommodation service. And about 3 or 4 months ago, he transitioned out of that accommodation service. He's got a full-time job. He actually moved back with family. But he actually came back to the service, and it's the first time I've actually heard him give feedback that was encouragement. We don't do it for that accolades, but it's just nice for people to turn from that crisis mode into working on themselves and then eventually coming back and saying, hey, thanks guys, without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to achieve a lot of things.
I can hear in your voice that obviously just meant so much to you. Obviously really, really moved by that.
Our house upstairs is filled with laughter, it's filled with love. Sometimes it's filled with drama, but we're working with young people.
Sounds like a reality television show.
Yeah.
And that's what we get to do, but amazing. Do you know what I mean? Because you see that sometimes they're really struggling, but they just want better. Yes. And being able to support that and, being able to give them that encouragement and say, listen, some days we may hit a hurdle and some days we're going full throttle, but just keep going.
Now I'm here with my friend Owen. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You are a musician and you've seen firsthand how amazing the Salvos are and what they do.
I met the Salvos when I was 13. That's when I first became homeless. Living on the streets, I felt alone, I felt lost. Everything I knew was gone and I had no direction, I had no purpose. And so, yeah, I was in a really dark place, and when I met the Salvos, it was sort of like a light in the darkness, you know? I had no support, and then finally I had someone who could support me. The Salvos stood next to me like a family, and I'm still connected with the Salvation Army now. They still stand in my life, still make sure they support me fully. So, yeah, the Salvos are definitely needed, and they're awesome.
That's amazing, and I know that you've gone through so much, and you've gone through some really dark times. What kind of helped you to pull out of those times?
For me, it was definitely when I found music. It allowed me to speak my thoughts out, get my thoughts out of my head and put a message across as well. It was like therapeutic for me. So when I was at Oasis, I was a little bit out of control. I used to listen to a lot of music and just like rap along with it, I guess. I think they noticed that, so they put on a music program. When I recorded my first song, everything changed. I heard it back and then it was energy for me, and I just kept moving forward.
Because we're musicians, we know music is such a healer. Would you share some lyrics with us? Because I know you've got some really amazing lyrics.
Yeah, for sure. No families, rain drips down, just standing here, living in the wind like a candle sea. Gotta grow up quick to be a man in here. Don't know where I left my sanity.
Wow. And you have really overcome so much, and it's such an honour to stand here with you, and thank you for actually rapping to me. I've got a private show just
No
there.
worries. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Anyone and everyone is welcome here, and whether it's for food, whether it's for connection, whether it's for a service as well, our doors are open.
Hi, it's Shane Jacobson here. I would like to congratulate the Salvation Army on an incredible 60 years of the Red Shield Appeal. To the Australian public, thank you for 60 years of digging deep and supporting this incredible cause. And to all of the incredible volunteers that support the Red Shield Appeal every year, thank you for your years of commitment and for the tremendous impact you've made to help our fellow Aussies in need of a hand. Thank you so much. Without all of you, this incredible work could not be possible. So, congratulations to the Salvos, and from me, well done.
Let's do this. We are here at street level with the beautiful Monica, who has the best smile, the kindest smile. She's been doing this for 27 years. Wow, tell us a bit about what you've seen and why you love doing this so much.
I love to cook for people, feed them like today, to look after them. I cook them fresh, not frozen, nothing, just fresh all the time. For people love it here.
What's your secret? The numbers are huge. Like, these meals look fantastic. I don't know what this salad thing you do is called. I've never seen one of those before.
You've served it very well, though.
But how many?
How many meals?
Yeah, how many meals a day?
We cook from 40, we cater and up. We don't know how many people come every day.
So we're talking like huge quantities here. Like, this is your sauce.
Look at how big that pot is.
People.
Spaghetti bolognese is a good one.
Everybody loves.
Everybody loves?
We cook here different.
All right, so we just got lucky. We got the...
International. Sometimes Indian.
Yes.
Sometimes Italian. Sometimes Middle Eastern. Some Chinese.
I might take you home. Can you look after my family?
Yeah. Can you come over? But this food, I feel like everybody's loving this food because it's made with so much love.
Of course. Of course, no love, no nice.
Well, thank you, Monica. Thank you for having us in your kitchen.
Thank you very
much.
So, Mitch, you run things here at street level. Talk us through what you do.
We run a range of programs and services that make life a little bit easier for those doing it tough, but also a place where people are known and loved and accepted for who they are. So.
And you can already see among the people who come through the doors, they know each other, they know their names, there's a sense of community. There's clearly people here who have jobs but are just really struggling to make ends meet. And you offer them just a free food, and anyone's just welcome to come in. And,
Everyone is welcome to be a part of what we do. It's not means tested. Anyone and everyone is welcome here. And whether it's for food, whether it's for connection, whether it's for a service as well, our doors are open. We build relationship and trust. They will start to feel that they can share other things that are going on in their life, whether there's things that we can celebrate with them or things that they're finding tough where we can walk beside them as well.
Mitch, tell me, how did you get involved with this and how long have you been doing it, and What does it mean to you?
Yeah, so I've been a part of the Salvos my entire life, but I've been a part of Street Level for the last 13 years. I came one Friday night and pretty much have never left. It just felt like home when I walked through the doors, and that's something that I wanted to be a part of.
And I imagine you must have had a lot of people come through over the years who you've gotten to know.
Yeah,
Tell us some of the stories.
Just chatting through a friend of mine who I've done a lot of life with. You know, he's had some of the hardest things in life happen, but you know, he was going to be here today to say hi to you, but actually he's working, which is a real celebration point. He started working with Monica in the kitchen because he wanted to volunteer and give back, and he could make toast, and that's what he did for the first day he was here. He made toast for people.
He's doing better in the kitchen than I am.
He's doing a lot better now, and Monica's wonderful and taught him a bunch of stuff that he can take with him, and you know, makes wonderful meals now at home. And he's gone on his first overseas holiday and just loves, that's why he works now, is to plan his next holiday, where he wants to go in the world and what he wants to see.
And obviously we're here for the Red Shield Appeal, and a lot of people, they'll know the Salvos logo, they'll know the Red Shield Appeal, and they'll think about, you know, the dollars they're donating. God love you, thank you. But this is where it becomes real, isn't it?
Yeah, so we are blessed with some Red Shield funding each and every year, and it allows us to do a lot of the stuff that you see here, whether it's our teams on outreach during the week as part of the City Salvos network, meeting people literally on the side of the road and with the needs they have, whether it's, you know, our caseworkers working with people or even just creating those connections.
Thanks, Mitch. Well, Sammy, I don't know about you, but I always get very emotional when I see the stuff the Salvos do. I don't know how they do it day in and day out.
I don't know how they do
I'd be
it.
a blubbering mess.
Oh my gosh,
Tears of joy, though.
Yeah,
Tears
of
joy.
course. I mean, I think it is just that, you know, hearing the stories from the people, also hearing stories from the people who are helping. Every single donation, every cent, every dollar does count.
And it's not just a bit of money and a warm, fuzzy feeling after you pop it in the tin.
Yeah.
That money becomes someone who's whole again. That money becomes someone who can smile again. So there you go, 60 years, millions of dollars raised, hundreds of thousands of volunteers, and tens of millions of people and families in need who have gotten help when they needed it the most, thanks to the Salvos.
Absolutely, but help is always needed, and there is always more money that can be shared around and transform lives. So if you happen to see one of these buckets out there, please donate. Anything small, anything big, this is going to go towards transforming people's lives.
Absolutely, and no cash? No worries. Look at this. The Salvos have joined the 21st century. You can just tap and go. And look, see this number 20 here? Don't worry, it can go way, way, way up. Or, of course, if you're struggling yourself, it can go way, way down. Absolutely any donation is deeply appreciated. And, of course, you can go to the website salvationarmy.org.au and donate any amount you can or any amount you want. And you can rest assured that it is going to have the maximum impact on people's lives.
Thank God for the Salvos.
Thank God for the Salvos. And now, as a very special reward for all your generosity and for 60 years of the Red Shield Appeal, here she is, the one and only Samantha Jade, singing Amazing Grace.
Saves a wretch like me. Was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but